Hello there, guys. Good evening. Hope I found you all well. It is Christmas Eve. I thought I'd do something that I have promised fast for the past few days. Obviously, I said I wanted to do a Asda Cup draw. I did do that, and they said we'd do some Morecambe content in the Asda Cup. We've got a few games coming up in the league. Obviously, we're going to do the league thing every Wednesday, and we're going to do the Asda Cup, which is the Carabao Cup. So we're going to start off. Which FIFA shall we play? Which one shall we play? We can't play FIFA 07 if you want to be Morecambe. So it depends. Which one do you want to start off with? So the fixtures we've got are. Let me just put them in. Leicester versus Chelsea. I've got Cardiff versus Blackburn. I've got Manchester United v Arsenal. I've got Villa against Everton. Aston Villa versus Everton. And we'll do. Got West Ham against Morecambe. Man City derby. Not Man City, Man United. Manchester City versus Derby County, who stunned Liverpool in the last round. And then, last but not least, I've got two more. Middlesbrough and Newcastle. And I think I spelled Middlesbrough wrong. There we go. And last but not least, Bournemouth versus Brighton. So, where shall we start? Let's just contact some mates. So I do know that we will not be. Looks like we could be doing a live watch along of the Manchester United against Burnley game at Old Trafford on the 30th of December. That's something you'd want to tune in for. Okay, which game shall we start off with? Let's see. Let's randomise. Okay, I think Cardiff Blackburn. We'll start off with that one. I'm going to play these Carabao Cup games or Asda Cup games. We'll start with Cardiff v Blackburn. We'll put the minutes down a bit. We'll put 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Where are Burnley? Oh, they must have got knocked out, mate, in one of the preliminary in one of the pre-rounds, because teams like Burnley do get that, don't they? I don't mean to disrespect Burnley, I promise. That's far from my intention. But yeah, Cardiff against Blackburn. By the way, do you remember when I said about you don't have? There's a lot of your current players that you don't have. Yeah, well, that's for a different project, really. Basically, what I'm doing is I've gone to the 2006-2007 season, replaced teams from that division, not all of them, just some. And Burnley are in the league, and I'm like experimenting my fake squads against them, and I simulate them. They simmed on FIFA. I never play any of them. So what I did is I put the real results in, and then I put the real results in, and then at one point I like try, I don't know, see if things could turn out differently as I watch. So yeah, it's quite good. It was before Man City's takeover, and they finished 17th in the Premier League that season. Madness. I changed some of the results because, to be realistically, their results, the results that they had back then, wouldn't have been achieved by the squad that I've got on the FIFA. I will tell you that now. They've still got most of their current players, but they've got a couple of world-class players. I know I can't wait for tomorrow either. Hope you have a fantastic day, mate. I really, really do. And everybody who comes on this channel. All right, Cardiff. Phil Jones is playing for Blackburn. Thought I'd start on FIFA 15. I don't know which FIFA I was supposed to pick. I was going to let you guys do it, but I didn't know if anyone was going to come up. Here's Gunnarsson now here for Cardiff. What am I hoping to get? Well, I know I'm getting a new iPad. I'm not fussed, really. I'm really not fussed. All I want is just to have a really good day. That's all I'm hoping for. And to have a nice day. And hopefully, if I can, get a few extra hours sleep. What about you? What are you hoping to get? Tell you what, should get a Sean Dyche mask and do a live stream and say, "All right, lads, it's Dyche here." I'm just having a lot of possession. Oh yeah, that's incredible. Is it Nick Pope or is it just a goalkeeper shirt? Hello, you can come in. Yeah, but you can come in. My bag. Right, just deliver it here. What? It's fine. Just bring it in. All right. Just a normal shirt. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to get confused, and with you wearing a Nick Pope shirt, I'll get very confused then because I think you're starting goal against Man United. In all honesty, Burnley might have a bit of an advantage. Yeah, Burnley might have a bit of an advantage against us because we play on the. You'll be fresher than us because all your games are getting postponed left, right, and centre, and I think the United run will go ahead. So you could be slightly fresher than us. Oh, nice. Yeah, pajamas and that. So yes, Cardiff versus Blackburn. Currently a really boring game at the moment here, Jeff. It's quite terrible. Oh well. Yeah. I thought I'd just do this stream because I was thinking of doing it at 9 o'clock. Never really got round to doing it bang on, but oh well, I'm here. Here's Gunnarsson now here for Cardiff. I don't know if I should have just simulated it. I did fancy playing a bit of FIFA. I haven't played it for a while, like career modes and that. I feel like I have to like update the squads. Like there's a lot of squad updates, and I have to build all of the offline stuff. Some of them change a little bit. Most of them stay the same, which is a little bit annoying. But I want to keep them the way that they are. It'll be hard in January because they'll be bringing new players in, won't they? Burnley need a new striker. Burnley need a new. I think defensively you're all right. Not gonna lie, you've always been defensively quite sound, and you can create chances, just can't finish. And yeah, Norwich need a striker. Should go for that Daryl Dyke fella from Orlando City. I've heard some good things about him. I think Burnley should even go for him. Here's Nicky Maynard. One back there by the big Grant Hanley. Sure, Burnley fans don't like Grant Hanley very much because he's a former Blackburn player. Jay Spearing. Who remembers that guy? I remember him. Jay Spearing. Cornet's back for the Man United game. Oh, shiver me timbers. I'm frightened. Honestly, I hope I don't do a goal bridge or say, Burnley are a team I'd like to see get relegated. To be honest, I don't really want to see Burnley get relegated. I actually like Burnley in the Premier League. It brings something different. It brings like old-fashioned vibes from like the last 20 years, that sort of football. I've been absolutely dog shit in this game. Well, to be fair, so Blackburn. They've been terrible as well. It's been a dull game. That's what you get when it's a full championship match. Right, here's McCallany. Newcastle. Norwich. I actually like Norwich. Again, they bring something a bit different in a different way. I love the colours of the ground, the stadium, the atmosphere, the style of football. I really like it. Yeah. On my thing, he's signed for Tottenham. I felt Tottenham would sign him. Because Lucas Moura is going to be entering his 30s very soon. I think he's 29, or is he already 30? I don't know. But when a player starts to go 30, I think Burnley like to sign players in the 30s anyway. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. It's just true. I mean, the majority of your squad are in the late 20s or early 30s or mid 30s. Like Phil Bardsley, he's 36 and he's still at Burnley. Matt Lowton's 31. Jack Cork is in his 30s. I think Dwight McNeil is the youngest player youngest first team regular in the Burnley team, I think, alongside Cornet. I'm not sure how old Cornet is. Oh, good chance. And Torres is pretty much signed for Barcelona. Bardo never plays. Yeah. But he's a proper... I mean, it's not a coincidence that Burnley signed players from Stoke. Like, he came from Stoke, didn't he? Yeah. $25. Okay. How long have you been supporting Burnley then, Charlie? Since you live in Reading. Yeah, Peters, Collins, Peter Crouch, because you did a swap deal with Sam Boakes, didn't you? Yeah, all your life. Wow. Was this something certain that drew you to supporting Burnley? Tell you what, lads. Tell you what. Was it Daichi? Was it me? Did I draw you to Burnley? Scott Malone now. He's at Millwall now, isn't he? Adeyemi, good shot. Oh, is that bloody penalty there? Is it? No. At least I've had a shot. Oh, your granddad supports him. Ah, I see. That makes sense. You know, I actually do seem to understand fans who are genuine fans. Like, have you heard Kyle Walker? He's a Man City fan. He's not the player. It's a Man City fan, and he works for Sky. And he was saying he's a massive Man City fan, and he was talking about how his granddad was a big Manchester City fan, and that's what helped him. And I thought, you know what? He's an actual genuine fan. You know, he's not, because there are plastics at City. You can't deny that. They probably supported Man United 10 years ago, honestly. Other than Cornet. I like Westwood. I like Ashley Westwood. I don't know why. It's just yeah. I like Ashley Barnes. I do like Ashley Barnes. I find him quite funny actually. Like, do you remember when he kissed that Cardiff player on the nose? That was funny. Yeah. If you watched my 2006 2007 my version, you wouldn't have liked Burnley's result. I mean, FIFA 22 comes up with some weird score lines. Burnley won, lost 7-2 to Brighton. Yes, 7-2 to Brighton. 7-2. I mean, Dyche made some changes. It wasn't a weak team, because I was trying to think, because do you like at Christmas where you get those games in between, like 2 days time to prepare for a game? All right, Phil Billing scored. Oh, I've got a penalty to Cardiff, and it's a yellow card for Brad Friedel. Yeah, he played for Blackburn back in the day. I didn't do every single transfer, unfortunately, because there's some players that weren't available. Peter Whittingham, God rest his soul, sadly died. Was it last year? Yeah, and he scored. Cardiff City 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. Good penalty there from Peter Whittingham. Ben Mee, yeah. Can I ask when? Because I think he will leave eventually. It will happen eventually for me. If Sean Dyche left Burnley, who would take over for you? Ooh. So Cardiff are through to the Asda Cup quarterfinals. What a good run. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the other goal was scored by Matic Vidra. I'll tell you what though, in my version, Burnley did beat Man United 1-0 at Old Trafford. So yeah, that's something you can look at and smile at, or laugh at me for, if you like. Yeah, you can do all sorts like that if you want. Vidra is a goat. Yeah, and Burnley doing all right. So Adamola Lookman, who I signed for Burnley, I think it's a realistic signing, to be honest. I mean, he's been at clubs like Fulham. He's been at Leicester, who are a top class club in the modern day. You know, is he leaving? Who's he going to? Right. I wish Morecambe fan was here. I wish he was. Not that I don't appreciate your company. Of course I do. However, I wish Morecambe fan was here because I'm about to do Morecambe's game at West Ham. A championship club. Fair enough. Who is it? Huddersfield. Huddersfield. Oh, Paul Mullin. I know him. J. Rodriguez. He's everything Burnley represents. He's a local boy. He's been there since we started playing for Burnley in 2007, I think. If that is correct. I hope it is. Probably won't though, no. You do need a new striker. Who would you recommend for a new striker? I mean, Andre Gray, right? I think a lot of people wanted him back, but at Watford he weren't that great. Well, no, it was quite bad actually for Watford. I'd say it was a flop. No, don't mean to be disrespectful. It's just what I think. He's at QPR now. I don't know why he didn't get any game time. They should play Gray and Austin up front. That is guaranteed. That would walk you to the Premier League, basically. West Ham versus Morecambe. You don't want Andre Gray. Okay, that's fair enough. Should get Cratchy, Bobby Zamora. I'm joking. They've retired, aren't they? Way too old. I don't know. Striker. You were linked to Timu Puki like a couple of years ago. Divock Origi. Oh yeah. It's a bit of a weird one with Origi, isn't it? You don't know if he's a world-class top striker, or you don't know if he'd be good for a small club. Kucheski. Hughes. Good cross. It's caught there by Barry Roach there for Morecambe. There's Wilson. Lino's kept his flag down. I'm in the area. There's a cutback. Mullin shoots. Good chance. Will Norris. Yeah, he's your keeper, isn't he? Signed from Wolves on a free last season. Okay.
Margin of that miss. Yeah, and even though they couldn't get the foot on the ball, their presence was enough to put the play off.
Yeah. In my Burnley squad, I've actually got like a Yarmolenko. You've got Kabak, Paddy McNair. Yeah. Phil Jones. Phil Jones is actually a beast on FIFA for Burnley. In my simulation so far, he's been fantastic. Yeah. Wan-Bissaka got sent off for United against Burnley. That was enjoyable. Yeah, you've got Connor Roberts as well. Got Darren Randolph. Okay, yeah, I've heard about that. Apparently he's on the mend, which is good. Which I'm really pleased to hear about, because yeah, you don't want anybody going through that sort of thing. Oh. Ooh. Where do you think Tarkowski will go? Because it looks like he'll leave for me. The number 28, Kevin Long, the Longster. Don't forget that man. West Ham. You see, yeah, it looks like that could be the likely destination. However, I think, well, Leicester have been linked with him in the past. I think Leicester should go for him. Leicester should sign him. Their defence isn't that great. And I think he'd massively improve it. Imagine Tarkowski, Soyuncu. Who else? Who else is a big tank at the back? Vestergaard as well. O'Brien. Chance now here for West Ham. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, lads. Tarkowski is going to eat some nails for us at Christmas. Yep. No, Everton are crying now because they've all got COVID. Okay. No, I'm joking. Can't make COVID jokes. Oh, beautiful goal from Morecambe. The underdogs have taken the lead. It's Devitt with the goal. Superb strike. Morecambe fan is wasting an opportunity. He has wasted a chance. He's wasted it. Here's Kevin Ellison. Kevin Ellison. Oh, good save. Cheers, mate. Yeah. About 10:30, I'm going to go and shower and get me. Yeah, I've got pajamas I've got to wear. It's, we've got laws to follow at Christmas. On Christmas Eve. Like, for me, yeah, Christmas Eve is just a normal day. It is. It's just the title, Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, I can accept that. Boxing Day, can accept that. However, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, right, it's just nothing. I mean, for me, I think it scares kids in a way. Because if you look at it, people might think, because kids might think that they're not getting anything from Santa Claus, which is really, really sad. And they might be scared of Santa Claus coming in at night time. I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but it's just genuine my thoughts. Sometimes I get nervous. Not about the bloody Santa thing or the presents thing. Just sometimes I worry that I won't get any sleep. Because, yeah. How do you feel that another one of your games have been called off? I mean, look at the bright side, okay? Look at the positives. You will have like 4 games in hand against your relegation rivals. You've got the Tottenham game, the Watford game, the Villa game, the Everton game, and I think you could take points from perhaps 2 of them, 6 out of a possible 12. So I think there's positives because I think it will give you an advantage because you'll have games in hand again above your rivals. Because that's what I thought. When we had the Brentford game called off and when we had the Brighton game called off, I just thought to myself, well, look at the positives. Yeah, but I don't know. Still, it could be a good advantage for you. I think you'll sign someone in January. I don't know who that will be, whether it will be a centre forward. Get Joe Linton. Fulgini and Barkley. Is Fulgini a striker? Is he? I don't know. Striker and a winger. Should get Anthony Alanga on loan. Help him develop as a player. Spurs need a striker as well, I think. I know they've got Harry Kane, and and I know how good he is, but they need a backup striker. What if he gets injured? Son can't always play out of position, and West Ham have scored. Bobby Zamora. Burnley's number 38. No, I don't. Is that Max Thompson? I'm guessing. Is it? Oh, that's class. Carlos Vinicius. Well, he follows you. Oh, not Lewis Richardson. Ah, okay. I've heard of him, by the way. I wish Bruno followed me on Instagram. I swear, I'll actually cry if Bruno left Man United. I would. People probably say, why? He's fucking shit. He's stupid. But Bruno does a lot of things that United fans don't appreciate. It's not all United fans, but there is a majority that do slag him off a lot. When he signed for the club, he was unstoppable. That 1920 season, when he came in, he changed the team completely. I don't care what anybody says, because we were a shower of shit. We looked like, I don't know, we looked like Newcastle under Steve Bruce. That's what we looked like. That's how bad we looked. We looked absolutely bang average with one player. Do you? Well, he's a good player, is Matt Lowton. I think he scores some screamers. I remember the goal he scored for Villa against Stoke. What an absolute beauty. That was an absolute gem of a goal. He scored a goal against Palace, didn't he, last season for Burnley. Right, looks like we could be heading to penalties here. Yeah, he did. But it was a very different one. It worked like a screamer, but it was like a one with a lot of skill in the build-up to it, which was the most impressive part. Yeah, against Brentford. Oh no, I was meant to go penalties. Fudge. Accidentally ended the game. Right, we'll just go FIFA 22. The Xbox will get angry. Oh well. This looks like a box of soap. Hang on a second. Dylan. Yeah. I don't know. I'll show you my league table for the edit of the 2006-2007 Premier League. I don't know if you could see that. Man United are top. They were at the time. I didn't, just fix the results or whatever. Chelsea second, 2 points behind. So it's a bit of an edit. Man United have struggled in recent games in my thing that I've been working on. So they beat West Ham 1-0. They drew 2-2 at Villa, lost 1-0 to Burnley. Drew 0-0 with Reading. Yeah. Then they've got Newcastle and Villa next because they're going to the second half of the season. Burnley are 14th in the league. And just one win in 5 matches for them, which was the United game. So, in which game? In the United game, Adamola Lukman, he got the goal. Apologies for background noise. Yeah, door's shut. Hi, Max. Good to see you, mate. As we say in Denmark. Gledig Julelsman. Same to you too, Max. Right, okay. Okay, let's have a look. So this is the Asda Cup. We're in the last 16. The Cardiff result stands. We've already played that. West Ham Morecambe will have to be played again, I'm afraid. Oh. Which might be a good thing because Morecambe fan might turn up. Oh, sorry about that, Max. Yeah. I wanted to get it right, but Asda and Audi Cup. I don't know. It's just funny, innit? Well, that's great. I might give it a watch later. Later on, or maybe tomorrow. No, it's Christmas, but after you've done all presents and that, you just go up to your room anyway, don't you? Tell you what we'll do. Well, apart from the Cardiff Blackburn result, because that stands, and that was a stink of a game, wasn't it? Ow. What have you hurt yourself? Boing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does sound, it doesn't sound great from my part, but, we don't really mind it, because, yeah, I mean, hardly think they're fussed, to be brutally honest. You know,
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here.
it's just what everybody does really in the house, you know. They just continue and get on with do their own thing and mess around with this stuff.
So the starting 11 for Manchester City. Kasper Schmeichel stands between the posts. Alexander Zinchenko starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Rodri in central midfield. And leading the line today is Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, that's correct. Max, my good friend.
And here's how it looks for Derby County. Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball,
They're very different squads though, mate. Offline, they're not shit, I promise. Because I like to be realistic. Believe me, bloody hell.
And the match is underway.
City playing a lot of youngsters today. Oh, Derby are on an early attack here. Baldock headed away there by Rodri. Not a bad start from the Championship team. So we know that Cardiff are through.
Not a good pass. Promising attack this.
Here come Derby now. And doing well. And they attacked the Man City goal and Kasper Schmeichel made the save. That's McAtee there for City. Ooh, Kevin De Bruyne. It's a yellow card for him in the 5th minute.
He's decided to caution him, Stuart. And he's going to be under a lot of pressure now. That was a poor challenge.
Eat Rashford. I'm not too sure what that means, Charlie. Please explain. He's a human being. He's not food. Here's Foden. Jagielka. Also in that. He's crazy to still be playing. De Bruyne. Oh. Bacon. I love bacon. I haven't had it in ages. Tell me if this is weird, right? I don't really have an appetite at Christmas. Not Christmas dinner. We have it on a different day. But Christmas Day itself, it's a bit different.
Dangerous ball. A bit short with the clearance. Danger averted for now. Knight. Good play it in. Opportunity here. He's gone and found it. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. Here it is again. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Sorry about that. I was eating, and I'm sure you won't. I don't want to talk with my mouth full.
The City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage. On the line, that final pass you just feel. Oh, he saved it well.
It's a good save.